This is Alan Bush with the Daily Financial Forecast for Thursday, November 2nd. Stock index futures yesterday making some new record highs, but today some profit taking coming in. So seeing some weakness, not for any particular news. I think just some longs may be willing to take some profits in here. Nothing really changing in our long-term view, still thinking that the main trend is higher. Also, we had the Fed statement yesterday, which basically was neutral, and it still appears that the Fed is on track to raise interest rates at their December meeting. Over in the currencies, the dollar index a little bit weaker and the euro currency higher. Not a lot of news in the Eurozone, but a lot of news coming out of the UK with the Bank of England raising interest rates by 25 basis points to 50 basis points, and that 25 basis point previous rate was a record low. But what was bearish for the pound was the statement indicating that the Bank of England is likely to raise rates only 2 more times through 2020. So it's the statement that dominated, not the rate increase, taking the pound sharply lower. Moving over to the interest rate futures markets, the dovish Bank of England statement supporting futures in the overnight trade. Also, a little more follow-through strength with stock indices coming under a little pressure with that profit taking, as we mentioned. The probability of a rate increase at the December meeting still at 98%, and we are totally on board with the consensus view that the Fed will raise rates then. And in the precious metals, seeing higher prices, I think this is a turning point in the gold. I think that analysts are now believing that while central banks are going to raise rates, I think that they will probably be raising rates at a relatively slow pace, as the Bank of England indicated. The ECB seems to be in no hurry to raise rates. And the Fed, though, will probably raise rates at the end of the year. I think they will only raise 2 more times next year, contrary to what some Fed officials have been saying. Their indication is 3, maybe 4 times. So I think this is a bottoming area in the gold, and I think it will be the relatively slow pace of central bank rate increases that is supportive to the precious metals. So good trading, everyone. And once again, remember, these are my opinions alone and are not the opinions of ADMIS or Archer Daniels Midland.